Hi guys, I'm Chermi, welcome back on my channel. Today I'll show you how to make the beat for Sprinter by Central C and Dave. This beat was produced by Johnny Leslie, Joe Caleb, Santan, Jim Legacy, TR and Kyle Evans. Joe Caleb is also a guitarist, so I think he was the one that played the nylon guitar for the beat. So let's start with the breakdown. First thing, I used this bank from Contact. As I said, the main melody was written using a nylon guitar. There are a lot of VSTs that try to emulate this sound, so you can recreate this type of sound in a lot of different ways, but this was the one that was sounding more similar to the original one. I just modified this setting inside the bank, so I put the guitar in the keyboard mode and then I just played the melody. So we have this one for the intro, just the chords. And then for the verse we have the same chords but played with a faster rhythm. A cool thing about this beat is that the progression has some changes in it. As you can see on the 9th bar, they are switching some chords. This makes the song more interesting because you have that surprise effect. But why this melody sounds so exotic and Spanish? Let's analyze the music theory so I can explain you what they're doing. We are in the D-sharp Ukrainian Dorian scale. This is the 4th mode of the harmonic minor. On the piano roll, you can see the minor, the Dorian and then the Ukrainian Dorian. As you can see, the only thing that changes from the Ukrainian Dorian to the classic Dorian is the 4th grade of the scale that is brought up by a semitone. This variation makes the 2nd chord of the scale a major chord, instead of a minor in the case of the Dorian scale, and a diminished one in the case of the classic minor. So this is the chord that is making this melody sound so Spanish and exotic, the 2nd chord of the scale. In the classic Dorian, it would have sounded like this. As you can hear, it completely changes the feeling of the melody. To accentuate this exotic feeling, they're also playing this chord in a dominant way, so we have a minor 7 on top of this major chord. We also have an augmented 5th and then the 5th. The last chord is the 5th chord of the scale, A sharp minor. Most of these chords are played with the classic 3rd inversion, so we have the 3rd that is brought up by an octave, and the 5th chord of the scale is the only one that is played with the classic triad, so we have the 5th on top. They're playing this chord progression for 8 bars, and then we have the switch. They are playing this counter melody using the 3rd, the suspended 4 and the 5th of the 2nd chord, and then they're playing the 3rd chord of the scale with a 7 too. So we have this dreamy feeling. And then we have the 7th chord of the scale. For the chorus we have this counter melody that is always playing on the dominant 7 of the 2nd chord and on the augmented 5th. For the last bar we have this switch where they are playing the 7th chord of the scale instead of holding on the 5th. Then we have the drums, they are playing this classic Afro style rhythm. So we have this rim shot playing on the off beat between the 2nd and the 3rd beat, and then the 2nd hit is on the 4th beat. Then we have a bongo drum loop. I chopped this one from the original instrumental. Accentuating that classic Afro style rhythm. Then we have the kick, we have a lot of variations. Bass, just following the root notes. Triplets. For the bass, I processed this mustard bass, but you can easily recreate a bass like this using a triangle wave and a saw wave played on 2 different octaves with a little bit of filter. Obviously you have to link this LFO set as an envelope to the cutoff to create this plucky sound, and then just a little bit of resonance. Hi-hats. Perks, drill drum fills, some additional sounds and melodies always playing around the same chords. I use this mellotron, classic flute. Then we have this guitar, mandolin, tremolo, a different guitar for the break. For this one I used Xenology with this preset, Heaven Nylon. I think I modified the envelope of this guitar, and I also applied some retro color and chorus. And the chords are the same as we have seen before. Then we have another sample for the hi-hats and a new pattern. They are playing a lot with the pitch, the pen and the volume. The last sound for the outro is just a tremolo pizzicato strings or mandolin, always playing the same chords. I used Contact and Xenology. For Contact I have analog strings, this pizzicato texture. These are the chords, as you can see we have different inversions. Another bass sample. That's all for this video, hope you liked it, smash a like and subscribe if you did. I will leave all my link in the description if you want to download this FLP, along with my Instagram and BeatStars profile. See you in the next video, bye.